Dear gentle viewer, it is my great pleasure, and perhaps my mild concern, to announce the return of young Lady Hannah. This season finds her amid examinations, long hours of study and endless cups of coffee. Moments she does not yet know are quietly becoming memories. Do keep watching. Even the quietest days have a habit of turning magical with Hannah.
My father named me Hannah. Backwards, it becomes Anna, a name said to mean peaceful and graceful in Chinese. I once heard that names, when reversed, point towards the future. Actually, I don't believe in such things, but I wouldn't mind being proven wrong. I woke up to rain tapping gently against the window, soft enough to ease my mood. I went to the kitchen and made coffee with cacao powder. Some might question it, but I won't justify it. It worked. Try it. I went back to my desk. I studied with the quiet seriousness of someone trying genuinely to be responsible. Then Hayden appeared. She climbed into my desk without hesitation, as if claiming inherited property. At that moment, the desk was no longer mine, neither was my concentration. So I gave up gracefully, as I like to think. I went to my mother and we gossiped properly, the kind of gossip that begins with, "Did you hear that?" This whole drama. It was ridiculous, but so entertaining. By evening, the day felt complete enough to be dismissed. I watched Enchanted, and that line stayed with me, where he was asking about her name, and he was like, he's studying. Hayden, تخيش تقرأ.
Yes, it's me. And you are?
Giselle.
Oh, Giselle! We shall be married in the morning. You're the fairest maid I've ever met. You were made.
I woke up early, around 6, and immediately hunched over my notes, convinced that I was late. For no reason, really. The exam wasn't until 1:30. I got into the car with my brother and annoyed him as usual. This felt like a good moment to apologize, like sincerely apologize, because every ride to university turns into me uploading everything I'm trying to memorize straight into his head. He survived it somehow. We arrived to university and the 6th floor was waiting for me. I climbed them with ambition burning somewhere in my stomach. By the 3rd floor, my lungs had abandoned the mission entirely. I bent forward, fingers cold, briefly wondering why education requires physical endurance. I collapsed into the library and hunched over my notes over and over again. And then the exam began. Again. Afterward, I waited for the university bus in the rain. It arrived late as usual, just long enough for cold to settle into my bones and make itself comfortable. Still, it felt better. I filmed trying to capture something aesthetic, something fleeting, something that felt like the day rather than the facts of it. But the end, I chose a book, a sensible ending for a long day. It's past midnight. Guys, I've got the printer. Mission is possible. Now I have to go up with it for holding the printer. And oh my god, but it is raining. Let's on the papers. Hayden. Look at my outfit. It's so full that I could not close it up.
And you guys, it's rain.
Morning hits and I got ready, moving with unusual speed. My father drove me to uni. It was cold, like so cold that I felt like my bones were clapping. I entered the hall and felt like a mix of emotion. Everything seems to carry a weight of last time, though I couldn't name them all. A fleeting awareness of endings and beginnings, all tangled together. I met my friend and we headed to the 6th floor library. We talk mostly about what's happening in the world. Girly drama, the best kind. Afterward, I flew straight home and started making a dessert. While making the dessert, I was watching my family watch a football match because I like family gathering around the TV. I feel like it's old times. At the same time, I was listening to a Japanese urban legend about 뾱lوڨ. People say that when you are in the countryside, especially near rice field, you may notice something white moving in the distance, like a person waving slowly, twisting unnaturally. At first you think it's a farmer, then you think it's a scarecrow. But it keeps moving. The legend says you must never get close to it. Anyone who walks toward the 뾱lوڨ and finally see it clearly loses their mind. Some start laughing uncontrollably, others don't speak ever again. No one can describe what they actually saw, because once you understand the shape, your brain refuses to accept it. And that's why people call it 뾱lوڨ, because all they can remember is the way it twisted. Hi guys, tomorrow I have an exam and the exam is about publicity campaign. We're going to choose our own product and we're going to make publicity campaign about that product. So my product is a candy bag. It's contained like several types of candy, and every candy have flavor like this. Have flavor of strawberry, blueberries, banana, apple, orange. And the concept of this candy, what make it so special, is every packaging of candy, when you open it, you find like QR code, and when you scan it, it's going to take you to another word. Every flavor have a story. Like the strawberry flavor have story about friendship, and the banana flavor have story about courage. The blueberries have story about time. The audience for this product is children between the ages of 6 and 12. I do think it will succeed. Like if I have money right now, I'm going to make it happen because I really like the idea. That's it. I'm going to sleep right now because tomorrow I have to wake up early and try to memorize every detail. We have only 30 minutes before the exam. The exam happened and it went better than I expected. Really. I waited for the university bus while gossiping with my friends about the exam. Then a magical call came. I answered it and it was my sister. They told me that we're going to the port together. They're going to pick me up. Listening to the wave whisper their quiet truth. We had lunch there, watching the water, letting its calmness be enough. Later, I watched a movie about two lovers separated for decades, each with a dozen of children. Fate intervened and bring them together after really messed up.
J.Crew, I want to make sure they change all my shit.
I don't think so. It's just a blind date.
Bye bye.
Hello everyone, I am late for the exam. I'm revising. We have a lot of revisions.
Yeah.
I woke up like any other day. The exam was coming. The word felt ordinary. So did I. Just a lady moving through her usual motions. Sometimes I think there is quite wisdom in ordinary days. I went to university, I studied, I came home. Nothing remarkable happened, and somehow that felt enough. I was cleaning my room, finally tackling the mess that had been threatening to swallow me whole. It was the weekend. At the same time, I was listening to the Takataki ghost story. It's a Japanese urban legend about a girl ghost called Takataki, named after the way she moves. Her lower body is gone, just her upper half remains. And she moves impossibly fast, like 100 kilometers per hour. Every step she takes goes like Takataki, 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 because she moves with her hands, like. And she have a cutting machine, and it's coming for you. If she reach you, you're done. You could never run from her, especially on the ground. If you ever meet her, you have to climb into a car or a tree or go swimming because she cannot. Hi guys, we're going to make a birthday cake for my sister. It's my first time making a birthday cake, and I don't have time. Shit. The egg and dividing them. نخلطو دوكا ماما. A glass of sugar. You can burn it. I'm just working with my mother. Like that. And mix and stir. Mix. The cacao powder. We put the first spoon and we're going to mix. Oh my god. Mother told me to be careful because the cacao will fly out of this. I have this and I'm going to add another spoon. You have to mix really carefully so the cacao. So we're going to add 2 spoons of flour. 2 spoons of flour, okay? Then we're going to add it. This is the baking powder. Later, I baked birthday cake for my sister Jawa for the first time in my life. Chocolate and strawberry birthday cake with a very tight schedule because she was out shopping and I needed to finish it before. So I was stressing so much. It was like stressing my mother too. It was like, what do we do next, Mom? What should I measure? What comes first, Mommy? Somehow, miraculously, it turned out amazing. So happy birthday, my dear Jawa. I hope this year brings you peace, happiness, and everything your heart have been quietly wishing for. May your days be filled with laughter, good health, and beautiful moments with people who love you. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, and I wish you nothing but the best today and always. I love you, Jawa. Mwah.
20 a.m. and I have only 2 hours to study before I need to go to university.
I woke up early carrying the weight of the day before. I hadn't studied. There was a birthday, laughter, life happening, so I revised from my bed, pulling the board closer, trying to gather what time had already taken. On the way to university, I kept revising. The exam was hard. It didn't go well, and somehow that made it heavier because it was one of the last. English was my final exam. No speeches, no applause, just me, a paper. And the sudden realization that the chapter I lived inside for years was ending quietly. Afterward, I chose not to sit with disappointment. I went to the cinema with my sisters. Zootopia 2, soft light, shared smile, and small celebration. That's how it ended. Not perfectly, but with people I love, and a heart learning how to let go.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'un serpent voudrait voler un vieux bouquin, à ton avis?
J'en sais rien.
So, dear viewer, we arrive at the quiet close of this season. This was her final exam season of her university years, the last page of a chapter she once believed would never end. What comes next remains unwritten, and yes, that uncertainty unsettles her. But she knows this much. Allah has never closed a door without opening another. So she steps forward, not with all the answers, but with faith, with hope, and with a heart ready for whatever story awaits. Until the next chapter.